Die groenkant. Have we started? Okay. Yeah, welcome back. Waterkant, tattoo.
Die wetkant aussi.
Not the groenkant.
Nee, die wetkant.
There will be those who say the swartkant, who want the All Blacks to win, but we are bringing it home. For the what? For the third time?
For the
Fourth time.
We will be the first time we win it back to back, and we'll have the most World Cups because it's between us and the All Blacks. With 3 each.
So the last time we beat England in the semis, when they were crying during the national anthem, the media came out the next day talking about how South African rugby dopes. Like every rugby player and their grandmother, they dope. That's why, you know, we look better and all of that. This World Cup, no, it's racism. Waterkant tattoo. Different kant. All right.
Yeah, well, now I just think, yeah, this one is too close to call. This one is not by points, by a win is a win on this one.
Yeah, no, here we must win it by hook or by crook.
One. I'll take a 1 point win any day.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll even take overtime win any day.
A win is a win.
Yeah, on this one, a win is a win. Because the All Blacks, it's almost like the box playing the box.
What do you think the X-Factor is going to be for either team?
He who kicks better.
Hence the inclusion of Pollard.
Yeah, he who kicks
right.
better. And that New
And
Zealand
that
boy,
and that forward
I don't
line.
know. I don't know his record in this World Cup, but in the league that they've been playing, Super Rugby. That boy,
United Rugby
that
Championship.
boy is good, but he not like Pollard. So if Pollard kicks, if he's on the mark,
So we're gonna hit them. We're gonna bomb them again. It seems.
yeah, it comes down to
bombing.
yeah, and the bench. But one thing about the box, the nice thing is the bench as well. You know, it's
He went
almost
for
like bringing a brand
He went for a 7-1 split again, like the warm-up game. So the only difference is that in the warm-up game there was no Pollard.
Yeah.
So that could be as you say, the X factor.
Do you think? Why do you think they got LeBock from the Sentinel?
For me, I think, my man, he's got another World Cup coming. You know, he's shown how good he can be. It's just now the pressure, my man. We need real men. It's what I was saying.
He's
about
an expensive player, now in my opinion.
He's a luxury player.
He's a luxury player. So it's either he wins you the game with that no look pass, or
he loses you the game by
loses
missing
the
a
game
penalty.
like Ireland.
Yeah.
The game we lost against Ireland.
Yeah.
Whether it was planned or unplanned, but yeah, they were already saying that we are avoiding New Zealand if we lose against Ireland in the groups. Go this.
Wow. That is. But at the end of the day, in a World Cup, you have, in order to win a World Cup, you have to beat everybody.
The problem is if you play New Zealand too early, dude.
What happened?
New Zealand lost their first match only.
Yeah.
From there,
we lost our second match only.
They have been stepping on everybody, Papa.
Yeah, but to be fair, look at their opponents compared to ours. Their only toughest opponent were Ireland, in my view.
I mean, England is not a tough opponent coming to this World Cup. They were beaten by Argentina. They were beaten by England in the
Yes.
But look how they played against us.
Because it was against us.
You know?
It's the same way in 2019 in the semi-final against the All Blacks. They played their final in that game against the All Blacks. Because the All Blacks are that strong.
Yeah, yeah, Kai is difficult to call this one.
I'd say I say we'll win. We'll win by between 3 and 6 points.
I don't care about points. I just care about just winning. I don't even if it's half a point. Even if it's half a point for good behavior.
Wow, for good behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Hopefully they'll. Yeah, hopefully
imagine
they'll.
if it goes to kickoffs. Because after overtime, they have to do some.
Is that preparation or luck versus penalties in football?
It's preparation where preparation meets execution, my friend. It's just like today's kiki.
Yeah.
That guy, you have to, what you have prepared shall come to fruition.
Alright. Okay.
That's why I think we've got the edge on the All Blacks, because that boy, yeah, he's good. Boy, New Zealand, is not that good. Even though Legeng substitute is better than that boy. But hey, that's the Rugby World Cup. Now we come back to football. Football, man. Football. Yeah, so what's your take on AC Milan's performance in the world? Let's forget football.
Yo, why are you doing that?
Because this is a podcast. Podcast about football, and we need
AC Milan is the last thing.
It's the Somizi of football.
Wow. What does that mean?
Why Somizi specifically?
Another day we'll have an episode about that.
Because that's quite that's very specific. Yeah, no, I think Maldini is yeah, no, we need real football people there. No, yeah, we need to. I keep telling you guys.
What do you mean you need real people?
We need.
Let's dissect the problem.
We need real football. We need real football people. Well, you know what Maldini is doing? Maldini is taking the blueprint of Galliani and the late Berlusconi, right? In terms of how they recruit and how they perform, what type of coaching staff they employ. It's like a spaza show.
Yeah, let's cut it down, Ria. Where is the problem? Is the problem management? Is the problem players? Is the problem funds? Where do you see the problem?
The problem is administration and the team.
So it's management.
And the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the team.
And the team, yes. Because the quality. My man, AC Milan has the number 2 headband in Champions League, right? There are teams that are coming behind us. Liverpool now's got 6. We just hope that Man City keeps on dominating so that they take a few years before we wake up. But in essence, we are a club of pedigree. We have history. We are the second most successful club after Real Madrid. We don't even have players that portray that or that demonstrate that. Wearing that jersey, wearing those numbers, there's nothing there. There's nothing there that tells me that these players know the pedigree of that jersey. It's the same way you can talk about how our Bafana players don't wear that jersey with pride. There's no pride there. There's no. We buy players like Loftus-Cheek. We have coaches like Pioli. What has he done for him to be there for that long? We need to be winning Serie A's. We need to be winning Champions Leagues. We need to be competing. And now the Champions League is going to change. It's going to be tougher now. The format's going to change. It's going to be tougher. It's going to be more games. Like. What are we doing?
So quality players that you are talking about, where are these players currently playing now?
These players are playing
for the ones that should be playing for Milan.
They are playing all across
Yeah, but
the leagues.
Give us.
You can. Okay, let's talk about the players that are there, right? And I will keep talking about Yunus Musa because he's the one refreshing player that in midfield, and we don't have a midfield. We don't have a midfield. So you put Yunus Musa there, but you need to find at least B grade footballers, right? Because yes, we can't compete. We can't compete
Mbesuma
with
from Tottenham.
No.
Who? Give a name.
We should be competing with getting the likes of that Liverpool number 8, because of Sly. He was playing at Leipzig. You know, he's not too expensive for an AC Milan to buy. We're in the Champions League. We have pedigree, right? We should be getting a player like that. He's got energy. You can see he's a number 8 that a club like Milan needs, because we don't have my man. We've got Loftus-Cheek, we've got Calabria, we've got Pulisic, we've got Benacer. I mean,
And your captain.
there's no Calabria. Yeah, there's no, hence I'm saying there's no pedigree there. You know what I mean? There's no pedigree. There's no class.
But you guys have challenged the league with these players for a couple of seasons now. The audition was Zlatan and maybe one.
Can you imagine? One Zlatan pulls a whole team of 22 or 25 players.
Yeah.
One man.
But now he left the baton with this guy that
Raphael Leao.
You know these commentators that are Champions League buffet today. They depict what you are feeling about that player so perfectly that you this guy Raphael Leao frustrates you in one move, excites you in one move and frustrates you in the next move. Sometimes he does that in the same move. He frustrates you and amazes you at the same time in one move.
Yes. So what does that tell you? It tells you there's immaturity in that footballer.
Like, what you doing?
Exactly. There's immaturity. Like trying to backheel. You're in a fucking Champions League. You're trying to backheel, right? So that's what I'm talking about. There's no sense of pride. They don't understand what they play, who they're playing for. The club this is AC Milan. You understand? So I think we need to get to a point where we are competing for players at A and B grade. As long as we're in the Champions League, any A and B grade player will be attracted to the Champions League because that's where they want to play, because the Champions League, etc., etc. So we need to be buying players in those realms. There was a time when Marco Verratti was unplayable as a 6. Oh, we are just waiting there. We are not trying to buy. We only want to buy him later.
I don't know if you can help us with the fixtures so that we've got.
Which fixtures?
We've got a Saturday show that's now we can cover the fixtures that are coming up, and we try give our predictions, and the fans will also give their predictions and contribution. Just any fixture, you can go to Flash Scores or.
So I know we've got African football. We've got African football.
Yeah, so I get it. That would going to give us. It's going to give us like the countries that are playing, the leagues that are playing. So we are able to address everything. If you look at the AC Milan thing, we're going to spend a lot of time on one issue. Then Kishamledi highlights.
You are the one that asked.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You are the AC Milan.
I had my hot take last week. I had my hot take last week. No, but at the end of the day, we can't be. I mean, we are losing against the likes of PSG. PSG are nobodies, my man.
Yeah, but that center where PSG, Joe, might as well be Kaiser Chiefs. Might
center?
as well play Martida.
The center.
Yeah, that center midfield PSG.
Yeah, you see.
Might as well play Bomard. Yeah, Mulifin Teki. Hey, that one, I want to come to that one.
Hey, I saw Nteki Yola. Yeah,
What took so long? What were you waiting
But where does the nickname Nteki Yola come from?
Nigga, I don't know. Or we start with the English.
It's the top one there.
Yeah, this is today's fixtures. Chelsea, Brentford,
No,
Arsenal, Sheffield. These are for me.
no, Liverpool is playing. There's no way these are correct fixtures.
Yeah, these are today's fixtures.
No, that's not everything.
Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday.
Dude, but Liverpool is playing tomorrow. My bad.
Even City will play the derby tomorrow.
Madrid is playing.
Oh, yes.
I've got
Oh,
Madrid,
yes.
my Madrid top there. They gotta get like a watch it.
It's the
Los Blancos. Yeah, let's.
So it's the battle of the youngsters
Let's
in the
start
El
on top.
Classico.
Yeah.
Battle of the youngsters.
Everybody
Everybody in those midfields are youngsters. They are between 19 and 20 what? 22, 23?
But I hope, let me not say I hope that this will be one of the most exciting Classicos in a long time.
What's going to make it exciting?
Free tip. Bellingham to score. Anytime goal score. Free tip.
There you go. There's your free tip for the day. If you're on the bettings.
Anytime. Yeah, let's start.
But
Let's start on England.
But what's gonna make it exciting? For me, there's nothing exciting about those two teams
What
yet.
do you mean, dog? There's
There's
Luka
not-
Modric, there's Valverde, there's Toni Kroos, there's and there's this, there's Kamavinga, and that Vinicius.
What's wrong with Vinicius?
Hey, Joe, you go move that frustrates you and excites you in the same move. Uta bulaya keeper da ba wala fatsida.
Yeah, that's what happens when you.
He's clumsy. He's too clumsy for that white T-shirt. Gary, bagama pisa cream white.
But he was clumsy when he arrived, to the point where Benzema was like, "Yo, don't pass that guy."
Joe, I fix it. Wabona dogo. Clumsy. So we are looking what Wabona. Unalim diamond umungwadlala Napoli bambita Cavascrelia.
Yes.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Like butter.
But aren't these wingers?
So, now these wingers are actually Grealish that runs and stops. And left,
And
right,
throws
and
fouls,
runs and
fouls,
stops. And puts his leg in between your leg. That one. So Vinicius, he'll take you on, one-on-one. Cut in, get in front of you. You avoid tackling him. Instead of making that easy pass, Abai push up. Then the keeper is here. Then he has that.
Yeah, there's no forward mentorship anymore.
Sometimes you wanna say something that you shouldn't say, like you. Yes. Vinicius Junior.
So what is going to make the El Clasico exciting?
I gave you.
You gave me the names of your team's players.
Anybody that will tell like Luka Modric today, I'll give you $10. Anybody that will just 10 like Luka Modric.
Lewandowski, is he still out?
I have no idea. I don't.
Oh, you don't care?
I hope he's going fishing.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Or they call Messi. They must call Messi to come play.
All right.
Yeah, we are there now.
Okay. Chelsea, Brentford, Arsenal, Sheffield United,
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Bournemouth,
Chelsea,
Burnley.
Brentford.
Cheers.
Dead. Chelsea.
Chelsea are gonna win.
I say it's a draw.
What?
I say.
Yeah, justify your answer for 4 marks.
I say that I think Chelsea are gonna win just because of the pressure that they have now from their very lackluster.
You see Jackson, anybody?
No, Jackson.
That's who they got, nigga.
Jackson.
That's who they have, nigga.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say.
Sterling.
If anyone.
Bosso Sterling.
Sterling could, if he's up for it. Even what's his name? Depending on who starts. Like they've got nice.
Kukurea. Nigga, he
My
plays
man,
for Chelsea.
my man, like Madueke.
Hey, who? Tell us. You said draw.
I say it's a 2-2 draw, Brent, for that fixture because 2-2.
I say
2-2 or 1-1 because
I say 2-1 to Chelsea. I just think home game. I think they might just put a little bit more energy into it.
Yeah, no, I say 2-2. My man, Chelsea will compete in the next 2 to 3 seasons.
Yeah, not now.
Mid-table.
Yeah,
for me
now
right now.
I see a draw as well. I don't see anybody winning. You see, maybe Bradford scoring first and Chelsea coming back. I don't know the score. It might be a cricket score, but.
Wow. 3-3, 4-4.
Okay, Arsenal Sheffield.
Arsenal Sheffield. Yeah, man. It's going to be a walkover, I guess.
Yeah, but
it all depends.
There's a couple of players. Jesus, Martinelli. They all can't play the Champions League and play the league, but they say we have players.
You've got your Nketiah there, my man.
I want the problem.
You've got your Nketiah there.
That's my problem.
You've got your Nketiah there. Yeah, look, that one for me is an open and shut case.
I don't know the score.
Hey, my friend, what do you guys think about this Everton legend not playing both our keepers? Okay, maybe you guys are not Arsenal fans. What do you think about the goalkeeping situation at Arsenal?
Now, I just think Arteta should have just been honest and said, look, we're bringing in a keeper to come and compete for the number 1 spot, and whoever takes it, takes it. That's it. This whole thing.
That's what he said, but that's
no, I'm saying that's what he should have. That's what he should have.
But
said.
this keeper has made mistakes too.
Oh yeah.
Should
because you know why he's making these mistakes? Because maybe somewhere in the corner he's been assured that you go play, so now he's relaxed.
You think that's the?
I think that's what it is, because the mistakes he's making, he wasn't making those mistakes at Brentford. Yes, Brentford is not a playing team to that extent, but they played enough for you understand. He was never making those types of mistakes. So yeah, so there's something there.
But
and
then why would you make that promise hypothetically?
You must remember, this is Arteta's first job. Right? This is Arteta's first. So he has to stamp his authority. He has to pin it in.
I can't wait for his second job.
He has to pin it in with this team, because otherwise his street cred is going to drop. Because remember, he was an understudy of Pep Guardiola, and Pep Guardiola is a very methodical, detailed.
You said something.
What?
No.
It's a free country, dog. You know what I mean?
I told her I was gonna say something.
Yeah, I mean at Barca he was stalking. He was stalking
other character.
Yeah, he was stalking players at Barca because of his OCDness. When he got to Man City, he was telling Aguero not to wear shoes that are not the same color. Meanwhile, Puma is endorsed. So now you understand. He was like that. So Arteta is trying to be this disciplinarian, philosophical coach.
Yeah, and I think he's a shit coach.
Damn.
Let's move on.
Whoo! Bournemouth and the new look Burnley.
I rate Bournemouth at home. They're not the easiest of teams to beat at home. Let's be honest. I mean, they're not obviously.
Because that's so like a one team, because he always scores against any team.
Yeah, any team that is within their realm.
Top 6
Yeah.
teams.
And also in Billing as well. Billing tends to score.
That tall guy.
So I think Bournemouth might win at home.
Yeah, I think Burnley just
I want Burnley to win just because of that X-Factor.
But
The Mzansi factor that they got.
I think Burnley are just too. I think Burnley they're trying to show everybody that they can play football.
Yeah.
They're not trying to win.
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, but now this is a tough league. You must
Today
get
all
points.
teams that Pep Guardiola under pressure. Look Barcelona. Let's go.
Wolves,
so
Newcastle.
How many? What's the score prediction there? We're just picking winners.
yeah, well,
I'd say Bournemouth 2-1.
Now I'm comfortable with picking winners.
2-1 Bournemouth.
2-1.
Yes.
So you got already Bournemouth players in your team?
I got none of those players in my team. In my fantasy league. Yeah, Bournemouth will win.
Okay.
I say Bournemouth's gonna win, but it's score maybe 2-0, 2-0. I don't think Burnley's gonna win it.
Now
I just don't have faith in Burnley, to be honest.
now Burnley stealing it 1-0.
Burnley's trying to play too much, man. They're trying. Yeah, we are playing.
Newcastle. That Pirates boy, they said he signed was the Pirates fans, but I haven't seen any
He signed with.
confirmation that
He
Wolves.
signed with.
That Wolves.
I haven't seen anything either.
But okay.
I'd say it's a look. Wolves is a haphazard team. You don't know what's happening this week, next week. yeah, you don't know. You know, they could surprise you. They could bore you. They could snatch a win. You know what I mean? So for me, it's either a Newcastle win or a draw.
Who pull up the effect Tuesday, then Saturday, and the Tuesday was a FA Cup with a Champions League game.
Yeah.
That effect,
Which they lost. They did lose.
In an effect,
Yeah.
Naturally dejected, tired.
Yeah, and
Now
you're starting to
must
see
go
them.
to Wolves again.
And you're starting to see them rotate players even more now.
Now wanna correct head players or this one
Character
is a risk.
and also fitness.
Yeah, I see a win draw Newcastle.
Yeah, I say win Newcastle.
I don't see them losing though.
But I see 2-1 light.
Win draw.
2-1, maybe
Yeah.
2-1 if it was
Almeida, Las Palmas. Not that anybody's concerned, but
I think Las Palmas.
I'd say Almeria.
Almeria's what, second from bottom?
Yeah, they need to win. They're playing at home. They need at least a point. So I'd say win draw Almeria.
so you backing the underdogs.
Yes, I'm making the underdogs.
Be right then. Betting that.
I don't know. At betting, hey, I don't want to be betting my house. Next thing, next thing I go shoot somebody there because I bet my wife.
You can't look at it one way. What if you win a house?
Well, I could win a house. That's true.
If you bet on Barcelona and Real Madrid, you could win a house today.
Nah, I would pip not Barcelona, Real Madrid, just because they've got Hey Jude. Because I think he's the only X factor out of both teams.
You don't see a draw. Not that anybody will play for a draw in the Classico.
Look, my first thought was a draw, but because they've got this player who seems to pop up in most crucial moments,
Yes.
perhaps they can.
And Van Vader.
Yeah, perhaps they can. perhaps they can do their thing. Yeah, so so I would say win draw Madrid.
Win draw Madrid.
Win draw Madrid. Yeah, look, yeah, Barcelona, sorry man, they don't have men in that team. They got kids.
Jamal.
They got kids. They got kids. And then we've got Mallorca, Getafe. Hey, that's also a.
I like Mallorca, but I see a draw here. Straight draw.
That's also what's happening. What do they need? Oh, remotes. Well done, thank you. Mayoka Getafe, that's a tough one.
Madrid, Barcelona, Coquan. If you surviving on Earth depended on it.
Damn.
I say that I think Barcelona.
Okay.
I think Barcelona.
I nearly said, but Cartman will deal with you.
Okay.
Mallorca, Getafe. Rea is gone for... No, Rea isn't picked. On this one.
That's a tough one, eh?
No, I said straight draw.
Straight draw.
Yeah.
But if between the two, the most likely to win, I think, would be Getafe if they win. But a draw is more likely.
So win, draw, Getafe for you.
But Getafe...
I may say draw.
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 So that's a straight draw.
Yeah.
Draw is a straight
Yeah.
draw.
Cadiz, Sevilla.
If Sevilla doesn't win this game...
I also see a draw here. Because
If
they are
Sevilla
like
win this
that.
game,
Sevilla is like that. It's that team, Jew. That just,
Yeah, they're going through the motions right now.
Yeah, they just...
true.
So they could salvage a draw.
They can salvage a draw or they can win.
Yeah, but hey, I will.
If they lose, that's going to be obviously
Hey.
a big one. But they can, I think they can, if they don't win this one.
Yeah, maybe win draw. But I'm giving them a win because they're Sevilla. I'm not giving them a win because...
Yeah, pedigree, history.
Yeah.
Serie A, Sassuolo, Bologna.
Sassuolo any day, Mika. For me,
I agree.
Sassuolo any day.
I agree.
Passing the ball. That team passes the ball.
What's that French striker?
Talk le Gasparini isn't Gasparini Kiman? Vanola Zalan Napoli.
French one.
Up front.
Hey,
The short one.
I like it.
It's all from Sassuolo. He plays Udala for Italy.
Good.
Yeah, there I see Sassuolo maybe a goal clear.
1-0, okay.
Yeah, I also see Sassuolo, 2-1, 1-0.
Yeah, Sassuolo.
Lecce Torino.
And Serie A for me doesn't have a lot of goals in it.
Hey, man, over 2.5 that thing will be amazed. 2-1, 3-1, 2-3, you'll be amazed. It's rare to see a 0-0 day.
Yeah,
Motolan
yeah.
0-0.
But they're very.
Motolan 0-0 ki Germany, Motolan 0-0, 1-1. Lipsy, Hida, 3-3.
3-3, yeah. Lecce Torino.
Because I like Juventus, I always want Torino to fall. Lecce is better.
Wow.
I give it Torino is...
I'd say Torino because
Torino.
I mean they give us a problem, I
I want Lecce to
Well, to
stay
be
up.
fair, I'm not a Serie A guy, so
I want Lecce to stay up. Yeah, but...
I say Lecce, yeah. Torino, I remember when Belotti still plays in Torino. Belotti.
Yeah, he's left.
He
He
left.
plays for Roma now.
Yeah, he left. When he
Juventus,
when he was
Verona.
there, Juventus.
Juventus.
The old
must
lady.
be. Yeah,
Old
Juventus.
lady.
But the old lady Buffett didn't like Moise Keane.
Yeah, no, they are living their name now.
Joe.
Yeah, they
Hey, you wonder that guy there? Hey, that guy forgets that he must fly the flag high all the time. That guy is one of those guys that takes it for granted. For me, as a fan, he's one of those guys that doesn't take this thing serious enough. For him, that guy has opportunity. That guy has never played for Lecce. He has never played for Aston Villa.
He's played for
Plays
Everton.
He plays for big clubs only.
He's played for
Why would
Everton.
you- Muna. That money doesn't come to the party.
You can say that about a lot of players,
Man.
actually. You can say that about a lot of players.
Hey, when agent man works hard, agent man, gets him to the nice places, and now he gets an opportunity to play. Man, he's just running down like a headless chicken.
But I like.
Isn't it this thing with these players? Isn't it this thing of because you grew up being seen as this talent, when you get to a certain age, the people that have or are harnessing this talent, they push you into those spaces, and because they think you are this talent,
Leao.
even if you are struggling to reach that potential, they still, because they still believe in that talent.
They feed you nonsense.
Yeah, it's like
Like the English.
it's like a Deli Ali type.
Amazing Mount. Unbelievable. Like, amazing Mount.
Yeah, tell that to the Man United fans. Man United fans are not feeling that guy.
It can't be unbelievable. You can't have Mount as a...
Eish.
We must go to Sunday as well, so let's run quickly through.
Bundesliga, what's happening? Augsburg.
Yeah, now my interest is Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I mean,
Darmstadt.
yeah, Bayern Munich was winning.
Harry Kane, double hat-trick.
Yeah, Bayern Leverkusen. This one is...
Leipzig,
this league
Köln.
is-
Leipzig 3-0. Next.
Yeah, Leipzig to...
Ligue 1.
Yeah, we can go to tomorrow, I think.
We can go to
Go
tomorrow.
to Portuguese league.
My
The
man,
Pura League.
there's no Pora League here. They are locking you guys out. They are locking Turkey, Scotland, Mexico, Belgium, Brazil, Portugal, Benfica, Casapia.
Benfica is gonna win. Braga is gonna win. Estoril is gonna win.
Estoril is
Estoril.
got good players. Maybe that's my tip for the day.
And
Good players. Hey, Magela like a four. I know Real Madrid till Barcelona. Nothing was.
And I think Victoria.
Yeah, when you're betting slip, I see it changing multiple times today.
There's no way.
I think
Yeah, we can go to the following day.
Tomorrow.
Where?
All right. Tomorrow we've got
What game jumps out at you this weekend? What big game?
Sundowns Al Ahly.
That is the biggest game for you this weekend.
It stands out.
It's the games most.
The El Clasico.
It's
It's-
City, United, El Clasico.
For me, Man United, Man City, because I'm already anticipating a Man City win, and I don't anticipate Man United competing.
Have you realized when those two meet, City just has this funny performance. You get a 1-1 against Man
Yeah, but-
United, and they just
Yeah, but that was
don't
like
know.
during the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer times. now they are.
lately, but
They got 10 hard. No, but I think for me those 2-3 losses in a row actually was a little slap on their faces, because if
because
you-
for me that fixture gave a 4-0 fixture for
Yeah.
City.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
especially
The only
if
thing that
Kevin-
the only thing that
especially if Kevin is coming back.
the only thing that'll make this thing a competitive game is just the fact that it's a derby, it's the noisy neighbors, you know, etc.
Old
etc.
Trafford.
At Old Trafford. The fans are gonna make it a humdinger, but football wise,
There's no fight.
nah,
From the opposition,
nah,
there's no
nah,
fight.
nah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Okay, West Ham Everton.
West Ham, Everton. I'd say West Ham. West Ham.
London's
Defensively, West Ham.
Bubbles.
Yeah, defensively, West Ham are a little bit better. So they.
I mean, they're better.
Yeah.
Than the Everton.
Aston Villa, Luton.
Aston Villa. Douglas
The
Luiz.
overrated Oli Watkins is on fire.
Douglas Luiz.
Watkins.
The overrated Oli Watkins is on fire. Yeah, I said it.
Douglas Luiz.
Oh, why is he overrated?
I think
He changes the scoreline.
yes. Only now. I've been waiting for him for about 3 seasons.
No.
Last
From championship. when
Yeah, in
he
the
was
championship,
bought.
yes, he was.
And he
Yes,
came-
but when he came here
Yeah.
with Jack Grealish, right?
Uh-huh.
When he came with Jack Grealish, I couldn't see it, right? The last 2 seasons, when he was with Gerrard, the last season he was with Gerrard, and now with Unai Emery. I feel like he's that player Eba Foster.
Yeah, he's not easy on the eye, but he's.
My man, Inzaghi was not easy on the eye, but
No,
you could bank on Inzaghi.
Inzaghi was awkward, Joe. It's only Gravas Crelli, he's awkward. Wow, only awkward players.
Yeah, but what I mean is, I
kicking the ball for him just looks awkward.
So while him and Danny Ings were competing for the same position under Gerrard, I would have easily picked Danny Ings because Danny Ings can guarantee me 0.8 goals per game.
Now he's a default type of player for me.
Oh, Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's that. I'm changing the scoreline. Whether it hits my knee.
Now he's starting to change the scoreline.
He's not a Dion doublet.
Now he's starting to change the scoreline because now Unai Emery has this belief in him, and he's now realized, okay, now I gotta push for the England squad. Whatever confidence he's gained.
Whatever they're making him smoke.
Yes, whatever they're making him smoke is working. But now, I'm saying to him, remember I'm still saying he's overrated. Now he must prove me wrong.
Nigga,
by being consistent.
You will eat apple pie. If you don't have him in your team today, you're going
No, I have him in my team. I had him in my team last week.
This nigga, imagine hating on this nigga. He has him in
my man, we used to when Cristiano was playing for Man United, I used to hate on him. But he was my captain in fantasy league. You see that?
Contest of passing the ball.
I'd say Brighton.
Now, I think that this is actually going to be a nice game to watch.
I'd say Brighton. I think the Europa League game gave them confidence.
But remember the Thursday issue.
But that game gave them confidence.
You are running on Thursday. You only had Friday.
To
Saturday
rest.
you are playing.
No, they're playing tomorrow. Yeah. No, but I think they've got enough squad because they've rotated in these first few months of the season. They've rotated enough for me to say it doesn't matter what team they put out, they'll still play the same way. They'll still create the same amount of chances. It's all about now the individuals that are playing. Like Joao Pedro, he'll have 5 chances and score 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also Brighton just 1-0 or 2-1.
Nah, you know what I think? Brighton is one of those teams. They will lose 5-0 and next game they win 7.
I think just, especially with Fulham, because Fulham, when they clear the ball, when Brighton is attacking, when they clear the ball, they're not just going to foot forward. They're going to try and pass it out.
But do they have the same technical players as Brighton? William.
That's for Arsenal. Liverpool, Nottingham Forest.
Open and shut case. Liverpool at home.
Because some crack on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man United, Man City, 3-1. Man United will score just for the hoo-ha, but 3-1 for me. 3-1, 4-1, maybe 5, depending on how Haaland is feeling.
Haaland 2 or more goals.
Yes.
That's my tip. Tip for the day.
Yes.
Haaland 2 or more goals.
And I had a problem trying to fit him in my team.
What?
Yes. What do you mean?
No.
Who did you have in your team?
I had Salah. He gave me more points than Haaland.
Yeah,
I got 107 points. How many points did you all get? So my I'm number 1 in our league.
No.
Yeah, that's right. So my trouble with Haaland was that Salah is doing the job for me in the past 3 weeks, and he hasn't been doing the job for me.
The guy
right?
doing the job for me is Son online.
Yeah, and Son as well, right? So now, and
I forgot to change my team yesterday, but it's okay.
And Haaland has been giving me 2 points. Yes, he scored last week. He scored 1 goal. He scored a brace Champions League. So his form is coming back, right? So, but I'm like, hey man, Salah, it's Nottingham Forest at home. Maybe Darwin can play, I'm giving Darwin another chance.
Salah will score.
Yeah, I'm giving Darwin another chance. Alvarez is there. He's my mainstay at Man City. He'll always be there. And then I've given the overrated Ollie Watkins a second week because he gave me points last week.
Let's move. Betis versus Zula.
Betis.
Betis, yeah.
Real
I go
Betis.
Betis.
I say a draw.
I say Nabil Fekir and the boys.
Do you think he's playing? I don't think he's playing. He was injured in the
Shame.
Yeah, it was
Do you think that guy missed his potential boost?
his window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
With
think
Liverpool.
He's one of. Now I think he's one of those that could have been
brilliant.
a hit.
What-
But
What about Payet?
Dimitri Payet.
Dimitri Payet, yeah.
not as much as that boy is talented. I want not only that.
But like Dimitri Payet, I think
Atletico Madrid, Atletico Bilbao.
Man.
Those brothers,
Inaki.
Nike Williams, the younger one.
Oh.
Like a golden one, all of it. I wanna Pep. Instead of Doku, I would have picked that player.
Those are the players that my team should be looking at. That grade of players. Yeah. There you go. There's your odds. There's your odds.
So I say straight draw. Yeah.
Okay.
But a goal draw, not a goalless draw.
Okay.
So,
Vallecano, Sociedad. Look, I'd go for Sociedad win draw.
any day, Kubo to score.
Sociedad and Jose to score.
Why do you think Kubo didn't cut it at Madrid?
To this day, you know what I was thinking the other day? Can they go back and buy him?
But what was it? Was it maybe his time? It's like the same with.
No, I think the players that Madrid has at that particular time. Like
and it's
now,
always this high.
like now,
expectation.
Ceballos. I don't care how good he is. In that midfield, with Chouamini, Camavinga, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, with that midfield, it will be very difficult. Le Kovacic ngabe no anza sokula in that midfield. Le Odegaard ngabe anza sokula in that midfield. Why so I can Marino. I think Kubo contests that Vinicius Junior. In terms of chances created. Why in terms of
Vinicius
chances,
or Rodrigo?
I like Rodrigo, but our coach
Doesn't like
coach likes Vinicius.
Athletic Club Valencia.
Ooh.
Athletic Club, Valencia is
I'd say win draw.
Athletic Club.
Yeah. I'd say win draw.
Williams.
There's just some Athletic Bilbao, man. There's just something about that team, man.
It's a mid-table team.
But
it's
it
a
should.
super sport.
But the way
It's
they
a super
play,
sport.
they should not be a mid-table team.
Especially at home. You must watch that match.
You understand?
must check him, especially at home. You would swear with these guys are playing Champions League.
You understand? They should it baffles
me.
me.
Have tattoos on their club's emblem. You support Bilbao. I don't even have a Real Madrid tattoo, though. That guy supports Bilbao.
No,
Has a tattoo.
I think Bilbao is going to
All right, Atletico Alaves.
win. Madrid all the way.
Yeah, no, Atletico. I think.
Rodrigo de Paul.
That guy's he's a basic player. Yeah, he's a basic player. What makes him popular is he self-proclaimed to be Messi's bodyguard. It was not his football.
Inter Roma, that game. Napoli Milan.
That's a game.
Napoli the whole day. If Osimhen is there.
Osimhen and Kavash.
Whether Osimhen is there or not, Napoli will win.
And Kavash.
I have no faith in this team.
Show off.
The Rossoneri.
Napoli the whole day.
My
Inter
man,
the whole
I'm sorry,
day.
if Kavash also show off.
This is the perfect game.
And you know what's funny about Milan? You see they lost against Juve in last week.
And they lost in the Champions
They lost in the Champions League. They can go there and beat Napoli and go
one day.
and Roma beat Inter and then we go back top of the league. It's really weird.
It's the Italian league.
It's weird. It's really weird how it happens.
It's the Italian league.
It's really weird.
Yeah, so
Um,
Dortmund and Leverkusen the whole day.
I wouldn't bet. If I was a betting man, I would not bet on Dortmund.
Yeah. Now I've seen something with Dortmund this season. I've doubted them to this far.
They're still like this.
Games, all the games I've doubted them, especially away. They win them.
League on.
PSG, Monaco, Metz,
PSG.
Montpellier, Strasbourg,
Marseille for me. Yeah, I hate Lyon. I hate
Why?
Lyon with a passion.
why do you hate
He hate a lot of Chiefs in the Pirates. Hey, Lyon.
Says the guy who used to support Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah. And it's very important for you to come.
Yeah, because I find it very interesting.
I asked you the other day, we had this topic the other day, what were like in life legends, if you support a team, for me it's
Especially
not
at home. Especially
not to me it's not.
it's like a Man United
if
fan.
a man can leave a woman and you can leave a soccer club and you can leave a soccer club, for me that is ridiculous. If a man can leave a woman that he used to love, that he has kids with, and when you cannot love another team because this team had a Dr. Kumar when you were young.
I will go back to this statement. When kind of what did that guy say? He says, the first thing I fell in love with was my club. Then I fell in love with my wife. Then I fell in love with my kids. Right? Now this is a statement by this fan. Right? So my question is, you fell in love with this club at the age of 6, 7, 8, whatever the case may be. You only fell in love with your wife when you decided for her to be your wife. You were 20, 21, whatever the case may be. Before her, there was 10 years of this relationship that you have, right? So my thing is that the reason why men can leave their wives and not their clubs is for that. They fell in love with their clubs before they fell in love with their women.
So for you, how long do you have to fall in love with something for you not to leave it? So there's a time period for you.
So for me,
if you say you are in love with a woman for 10 years, you can't leave her.
No. I'm saying I used to be. Let me give you an example.
You are in love with Kaizer Chiefs. Where
I used to.
You are a secret Kaizer Chiefs supporter.
No, I used to.
You are a secret Kaizer Chiefs
no,
supporter.
I'm not. I used to support Kaizer Chiefs, right?
You used to. What do you mean?
I stopped supporting Kaizer Chiefs, right?
And nobody else can stop supporting Kaizer Chiefs.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Now I stopped supporting Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes, but I didn't go and then support a rival team.
Dude,
this is a rival.
So why not?
This is a rival.
What rule says you cannot?
It's like the guy who has the Atletico Bilbao tattoo on his chest.
Yes,
going to support the rival team.
He might be sleeping with an opposition's child. Owner of an opposition's child. So that is life, my friend. I will not support Ntweki Bonangure.
Wow.
This is bullshit.
And I agree with you.
I
agree with you there.
Bobby Mutaung wa team yao has proved at a very early age.
I agree with you 100%.
So Runa Baba, we are interested. Our interest in football goes beyond just the team scoring.
So my only
even the administration, yes,
100%.
You see, right? This team. So far, Man City has thrown money at it. Right. It has worked. Newcastle has thrown money at it. It has worked. PSG, believe it or not, they have thrown money at it. It has worked for PSG to be there. It used to be Lyon and Marseille, if you remember exactly, the kings of France. Mamelodi Sundowns has thrown money at it. It has worked. I supported Mamelodi Sundowns before the man. Sounds like Natasha Gitlas. Really Pitori.
I get it.
But this team passes the ball better than this other one. These other ones, they just have many fans.
But they are your rivals.
So what?
So, in your analogy, would it be okay for a Real Madrid fan to convert into a Barcelona fan, a Man United fan convert into
Luis Figo? One of my heroes.
Yeah.
loves both clubs. And he stands there and he
He's
tells you that, Bambari, are you a Real Madrid legend or a Barcelona legend? He tells you that I love both clubs.
He played for both clubs.
And
you are a supporter.
And he loves.
You are a supporter. You were born in Barcelona.
But
you grow up supporting Barcelona. And then at some point, Barcelona doesn't do what you wanted to do. Wait. Let me get it. It doesn't do what you wanted to do.
No, they buy referees. They buy
referees and do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a right to say, you know what, screw this team. I'm done. I cannot associate myself and my loyalty to such a team, right? And then you say, hey wife, we are packing up bags, we're going to live in Madrid.
Yes.
And become Real Madrid fans.
So when you would stay there with that
I would just it's what I'm
support corruption.
No, it's what I'm telling you it's what I'm telling you with Kaizer Chiefs.
Corruption.
It's what I'm telling you with Kaizer Chiefs.
Because
I stopped.
There's this unwritten law that
let me tell you.
Not leave.
Okay, let me tell you.
Your club.
Okay, give me a chance.
You can leave the club you support today.
Okay, give me a chance to explain. Give me a chance to tell you.
Can leave Kaizer Chiefs today.
Any fan, right? Listen to me.
They have a choice.
Any fan can leave their club if they want to leave their club, right? I stopped supporting. Now, if he gives me a chance, I'll finish what I said.
Always in every show, he always throws that. So says the guy that left his team.
Because I stopped supporting Kaizer Chiefs, right? But I don't support any other team in the PSL because it's uncomfortable for me to wear the jersey of another team. Because,
but for you,
yes,
for you.
So that's why I posed the question to say, do we as fans, what is our perspective on changing allegiance? Especially, look, I could say I stopped supporting Kaizer Chiefs and then I went to go support Welkom Real Hearts because it's a team that comes from home, right? But Welkom Real Hearts and Kaizer Chiefs don't compete, right? Whereas Sundowns, Pirates, Chiefs, Supersport, Wits, the teams they
Okay, so I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
You stop supporting AC Milan. Yes?
The divorce papers are in court. If I end up if the divorce papers go through, it will be difficult for me to support any other club because those clubs are clubs I've been competing against.
So what you're saying, so your argument is if you support a club and then for whatever reason you're thinking of leaving, you can't support a team that they compete with. So my question was
for me it's uncomfortable.
So then if you were an AC Milan fan, you left them sharp.
Yeah.
And then you became a Bayern Munich supporter. They compete in Champions League.
I don't see the logic.
And I want
you are raising a point, and for us to have this argument is because
I think it's
I'm thinking of the
argument here is loyalty.
The
argument here for me is loyalty.
Once for me, this is how you look at football. If you only look at football by what you see on the pitch, by Man City passing the ball 155 times, and you don't look at any other aspect of what Man City is doing that is allowing them to pass the ball like that. For me, you are not having an overall view. You understand? And for us to stick to, you must understand, West Ham used to be a giant. Do not think West Ham was this small all the time. Nottingham Forest, they are European
they have
champions.
2 Champions Leagues.
They are European. They used to be big, those teams. But they no longer are. So you must stay there and say, you're supporting. No, they are die-hard fans. Yes, they are there. Now in football, I'm looking for a roadmap that success. If in football I see that this team has a route to success.
I've got a nice question for you after
that. Sharp. This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And structure sa team.
Yeah.
I would like that team, whether it's playing against the team that I grew up supporting, or I would like that team. And I will be honest in my opinion. I won't come here and tell you about Kadi Kapta apartheid, the Kaizer Chiefs. I won't be. I will come here and tell you straight to Remuna. Right now, Gavin Hunt said it now in the interview. In the Champions League, these teams are much slower than in our league. That thing, you can see it where no late in fit. You don't need a coaching lesson. Why born? But these guys are much slower. And how about the way Sundowns approaches the Champions League? That's passing. It's a bit slower than it normally is. Nobody fizzes the ball into their feet. Bypass and they can get out.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
The last question.
The newly found Manchester City supporters, right? I guess we have this thing. Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question.
problem with the statement already. Newly found is not necessary. It's there to raise bias.
No, it's necessary because it provides context. No, it provides context. If I can finish the question.
So this guy is assuming all Man City fans are
No, that's not what I'm assuming.
He's saying
I'm directing my question
to the newly found fans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we know that Man City has a long history, right, in English football, but their success has only come, or their journey to success has only come in the last 10, 12, 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. And in that period, there have been guys from our generation, our age, that have jumped onto the Man City bandwagon, right? They were never Man City fans before that, right? So your analogy says that these...
What do you assume my analogy says? Or what
my interpretation of it,
yes.
Says that these guys have a right to be Man City supporters because they feel like, okay, they want to align themselves.
This is what they want out of football.
Right.
They want a team that develops players, a team that concentrates on winning all the time. This is what I would like to... This is the package that I've been promised.
Yeah.
And this is what I get.
Yes. So now, why on the Bryce stand, on the WhatsApp groups, do we always bash these guys?
Dude, so by you bashing them, Kilona committee, the bashing committee that decides what is wrong, even if you bash them, what does it prove? What does it mean?
I get
but if you are bashing them, what does it mean?
We normally say, you guys, so let's say Man City would have beaten Man United, right? And then in the WhatsApp group, one of our newly found Man City friends would be like, yeah, Man City, this, that, we beat you, United, what, right? And then there'd be a huge response like, when you are yesterday, you are yesterday fan. All of a sudden,
I'm an Arsenal fan. Do you think I have not thought of leaving Arsenal? I've thought of leaving Arsenal. You know what? I'm here. I'm invested in.
And then would you then support
I'll jump ship
to any other team?
It depends. I'll jump ship. It's just that I don't like Man City. Whoever that has brought it success is not a person that I necessarily like as a coach.
Who?
Pep Guardiola. Okay. Because of his results with black players.
Oh.
Now for me, it has to do a lot with that.
But before
Pep,
there was Mancini, there was Pellegrini,
and they both won something at Man City, but
not like this guy has.
For me, not Man City.
Who? Maybe. Okay, other than Arsenal, if you were to jump ship,
West Ham.
We need to wrap it up, guys.
West Ham.
Time is
West Ham.
I see bubbles.
All right.
I think this will be an ongoing topic.
Yeah.
But we can pick it up next week if you like.
Which one? This the loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's interesting. It's interesting.
I hear your point of loyalty. But there's a big difference when, my opinion, just to wrap up, when you are a long-time supporter, like that guy with the tattoo, we've seen United tattoo, we've seen
No wage. No wage.
I mean, I've even seen
I wouldn't be paid to support Norwich, but that guy is a tattoo.
I've even seen what's that club in the championship as well? Leeds. I've seen a Leeds tattoo before.
Yeah.
Tattoo. And then you see like Nottingham fans. The past, they were great, whatever, but they're not anymore. You as a fan, you can decide because of your history is so rich, and I find it appealing. I will support you regardless whether you are up or down. But sometimes, my man, it hurts, dog. When your team...
Arsenal, if you haven't supported Arsenal, you don't know the pain.
When, like for example, Man City fans. Man City haven't won anything.
I think Pirates fans feel the same thing what Arsenal fans feel. A team that you see this team can do better, but that team doesn't do better.
And then imagine what as a fan, you were a fan of AC Milan when they were here.
At the height, yeah.
So even the...
And I'm used to that.
You see, so even the inverse, you say City fans will be bashed them. But what do you mean? We're winning. Before we never won. So we didn't even care about Man City because they sucked, basically. AC
We
Milan
cared about AC Milan because they were winning.
Because they were maybe even the best for how long?
And AC Milan ne ho tloha kgale ya tseba le yona hore Juventus, Inter Milan, wa bona ke competition ya tsona. No, ho fitile Napoli.
But
now hona le motho a ka bonang hore maybe Italian league re ya ho thola hore ha ntse sena access ya Italian league. Now he sees this. Now Sana access here DSTV, Sana Italian league. He finds himself sitting there. Unarata players AC Milan. Because now I still think you are not even an AC Milan fan. You used to love AC Milan players. You had an allegiance to AC Milan, Paolo Maldini, Seedorf. Now, for me, that's how we join these clubs. You like a Dr. Kumalo, you're a Kaizer Chiefs fan. You like this person, you are. Marau these teams, like today's kids, any 10-year-old cannot be a Kaizer Chiefs fan.
I could have easily...
You can't find a 10-year-old being a Kaizer Chiefs fan.
But if that was the reason, I could have easily left with those players. When Ronaldo, Madrid was the Galacticos, I was jealous of that Galacticos era because I wanted to support them, but I couldn't because it's not comfortable.
Yeah.